Lovely, jubbly, just tricked you there. 7. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the phone. And it's quite a bit heavier. Especially with this. Oh, Jesus. Right. Au revoir. No, anyway, right. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm PJT from Rate My Beer. And this is Michelle. See? Camera's already moved.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that.
Gonna be one of them ones. Okay, no, let's not worry about the camera. Right. So what did I call this video when we started it?
In the life of YouTube.
In the life of YouTube or something, yeah. Wasn't quite sure. Anyway, as you have seen, by the time you see the thumbnail is what we actually call it. This is a video we've been working on, and I'd started prior to this, and then I watched someone else's video and kind of changed my mind. I'll go into it about them later, but so yeah, now we're doing this one, and this is the one that's going up. No more messing about. So basically, it's been a mad year in YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's been some ups and downs, and some mad things, and some great people met, definitely. And some great channels that some have been there before, some have just come along, you know, and so on. So what I was going to do was and this was in no particular order. So don't think, oh no.
It's not like top to bottom, is it?
No, nothing like that. So this is like a likes and a dislikes. And there's a few dislikes, which would be the point that most of you will watch for, because if there's anything controversial and I get myself in trouble. So, right, anyway, as I say, within no particular order, but the reason of doing this video now rather than later on was because the list is growing and growing, and I keep thinking, shit, I can't make this one.
Yeah, I think the hardest thing about making this list was thinking, God, I don't want to forget anyone. So there's kind of people we talk to out there, and you're not on this list. It's purely because we've just been racking our brains, haven't we, trying to think of everyone.
Yeah, and then there comes a time where you think, that's it.
I've got to leave it there now.
List done. That's it, because otherwise you're never going to get through it, and no one's going to watch it all the bloody way through anyway. So you're talking to the camera for yourself anyway. Indeed. But we'll keep the dislikes to the end. So yeah, then again, most people fast forward it. Right, okay. So one channel, and I'll tag every channel that's mentioned in here. So if I get anything wrong about the name or anything, just run along the list, and it will come in the same order that we're saying these at, won't it? And we'll go through the order like that.
Yeah.
Although they're mixed match, isn't it? Right. Obviously, a channel of someone Michelle knows personally, someone that looks after our channel. You know, it's a better time. It's Nikki Dunn.
Yeah. Nikki's channel's great. Started off with all the cooking and everything, which she is just absolutely a spot on cook.
Well, it's a woman's job. Come on.
Don't start all that. But recently, a lot of the videos have been about Buddy. Buddy's hot dog. He's gorgeous. So yeah, that Nikki had to be on there, definitely. So
that's your first one, right? The second one is a joint thing here of two that are, well, Baz's type of back and type of not back. It gets confusing, but all the beer, no idea. Someone who I know obviously before last year, he's obviously toned his YouTube down a bit, as his Craft Beer Hub, being Mark, someone who we met personally in London at one of the beer shows. Both excellent channels, but both have kind of endured for now, although Baz's like Return of the Mac. As you know, Bazza came on the live, and Mark was completely different with Mark's ideas and everything. But again, two great channels. You know, that YouTube's a better place, in my opinion, with, and I think most of you will agree with me, with both of them on rather than not. But as I say, Mark does have his reasons, and that, who knows for the future with either of them. But you know, they both made some great content. And obviously, Bazza still is now and again, hopefully, in a way. And, you know,
let's hope so.
It's been a pleasure, obviously, getting to know them, as everyone on there, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, anyway, then we have my partner in crime.
Yep. There's got to be Simo Sups.
Simo Sups. Simo's, obviously, we've met up on a couple of occasions, and he's got messy. He's a bloody animal, I'll tell you. It's a dangerous man to drink with.
Oh, you can drink.
Yeah, don't I know? It took me days to recover, and then I had to meet him again, and then I didn't recover the next time, shall we say. But yeah, obviously, do check out Simo's channel. Some fantastic content. No holds barred. He says it how it is.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's Simo. Channel's growing all the time.
Always a great bit of fun to watch his videos.
Yep. And you always see Simo, obviously, on a lot of our lives. Yeah. And obviously we go over to Simo's channel as well. Anyway, next you have the captain. Yeah. So if I left the captain out, I'd be in real trouble, wouldn't I?
You would not be happy.
That's why he came up quick. You see, Chris and his reviews. Relatively new to the beer scene, but Chris is kind of fought and died for his country. Done it, been there, got the t-shirt. You know, it's like a younger Uncle Albert. Like Simo, he's a perfect draft owner, and he does do some perfect draft reviews and some other interesting content as well. So do check out Chris.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Right,
definitely.
and I'd say I'm going down this list. So if you want to look for any of them, that's why I follow this list all the way through, so I can't mess it up. It's in no particular order, I say, with anything, but anything that came to head. And next is what kind of why this video's this way. There than the other. No, that's not making any sense. Anyway, it's Mark. Mark's someone I've known for some time. Obviously, we talk on WhatsApp and that. I haven't met Mark, obviously, like I have Simo and the other Mark. And this is Mark, as in Mark. It's not going to make sense, is it? I'll put a link. Mark's very well known on YouTube, shall we say? And I say he's done his video, and this was kind of. It kind of changed when I watched Mark's video, if that makes sense. And Mark's someone that adds a lot to our channel. He's very controversial, yes, but he says it how it is. He's very intelligent.
Always interesting to listen to Mark talk. Don't always agree.
No,
don't always agree.
He'll know what I mean, and he'll know when this video is.
But yeah, wonderful person, really interesting person.
And he knows a decent German beer.
Yeah, definitely.
I say, not a beer reviewer, but he does his thing, and his thing is interesting. I mean, we were only talking about it the other day. The amount of hits he gets to his subscribers is quite phenomenal. So, and on we go. Real Craft Ale, Simon. Most people will know that channel. He's done it, been
the
there.
Original beer reviewer.
Got the t-shirt, 13 years in, he's still got more enthusiasm than most people. We've been fortunate enough. Well, actually, we had Simon on a live very recently. We've been fortunate enough to meet Simon on a couple of occasions that both ended up messy.
Always good fun, though.
And it was Simon's fault, of course, obviously. But no, great person, great channel. If anything, you don't know anything about a beer, just think back and check his channel. And bloody hell, he's done it 10 years ago. Done it, been there and got the t-shirt. And if you can't remember, he's done it again sometimes. Don't worry, we've done the same thing a couple of times already. Right. So, as I say, there'll be a link to everyone in here, in here in a way, wouldn't there?
Yeah.
Next, we have the Beer Monster reviews. Now, he's a local lad to us. Michelle's actually met him, but not met him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we didn't realise that we were in the same room at the hospital, myself and I think it was with his family. And it wasn't till afterwards, was it? It was like, what was you?
He messaged me, didn't he, when he got back, and he said, has Michelle been to? And I'm like, yeah, and it's a time when I didn't go. Because he just dropped you off and come back in the car. Now we always do them together. Yeah. Never mind, but we are hoping, actually, and that's the Beer Monster reviews is Adam, as I say, a local lad to us, just literally, I think, about 5 miles away. We are hoping to do something with Adam this year. I don't know whether it'll be a meet up in a pub or he'll come here and we'll do a review, but we are hoping to do something
like that,
something solid with Adam this year, innit? And then I say, do check his channel out. Again, another beer reviewer, again, a totally different outfit. His only problem is he's a gooner. But apart from that, an absolute cracking lad, without any doubt, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
But we will get that one in place this year. Same with Nikki, but going back.
Yeah.
But if I keep going like that, I'm going to get really confused, don't I? Next, Big Bald reviews.
Yeah.
Now, what can I say? Mr. Perfect Draft reviewer has got to be, hasn't it?
Yeah.
He is absolutely brilliant. we were fortunate enough to meet him at Perfect Draft Con in November, wasn't it? Is it November? Yeah, I think it was November or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
And absolute
Really genuinely nice guy. Really lovely guy.
Diamond of a bloke. I couldn't say, you couldn't speak highly enough of him, have you? And he doesn't review like everything. It's just mainly Perfect Draft he does, and he goes into complete depth. But he also has his snack ridge, and he makes the video like worth watching. Let's just say, innit? You know, and he has a good opinion and some good points. So yeah, definitely, especially if you're a Perfect Draft owner and you're watching this,
he's one to watch. Definitely.
I say, as with everyone else, there will be a tag in there for him. So next we have Yam Yam. I think he's changed his name now to Beers and Audit Reviews. Yam Yam as well. He's a DJ as well. Does that on the Pub Sheds Radio. Again, another cracking person who at the same time as Big Bald Reviews, we actually met that day as well, which was absolutely spot on, wasn't it?
It was.
We did end up a bit drunk, but these things happen. It wasn't Yam Yam's fault.
No, I'm fine.
They've never seen you have a soft drink. You break out. Okay, worth a try, wasn't it? As I say, so that is your beer, mainly everyone so far who I've talked about is predominantly a beer review, obviously by Nick and Mark. Although you never know with Mark, he might well do a beer review one day, innit? He did before, didn't he? Right, now you have someone else who is an absolute diamond of a person. What I'll do, I'll do the two channels in one here. Is Chris the Butcher and Lou's Live. Obviously, Lou's Chris's wife. Now,
they're cracking people. They really are.
Lou has her own channel where she does a bit of everything. Sometimes, you know, they'll be going out, they'll be doing things. Although Chris does as well, doesn't he? Chris isn't like, Chris obviously is more of a food reviewer than a beer reviewer. Now, the interesting thing about Chris is, even if you don't want to watch it because you're not interested, what he's reviewing, what he can actually do.
He's got this wonderful personality that is just larger than life, and he really does make his videos entertaining. Yeah, really are very, very entertaining. And it's following me again.
Yeah, okay. I like following me too. Right, but yeah, Chris can make you laugh. I mean, we go on some of Chris's lives, and Chris is someone who I want to bring to the channel at some point as well, isn't he? Chris and Lou, because I think the four of us, we're the sort of people you'd love to meet up with in a pub if we were anywhere nearer and just have a beer, you know. And it's just like one of them things, isn't it? We're a bit far away at the moment, but who knows in the next year. So, right, there we go. I've got to make sure I don't miss anything. And as I say, that when I put the video up, everything will follow, won't it? Yeah. Well, hopefully, you know. Right, next, Stuntman Steve. Now, Stuntman's not predominantly a reviewer. He just does different things. Quite a gamer sometimes, isn't he? And Stuntman, he's had some issues, shall we say, but he's getting better and better. Next year, he's talked about his channel is going to go out and about in some pubs, and he's going to do some.
I think that would be good.
Walkabouts.
Look forward to seeing that, won't we?
Yeah, I mean, Steve's come to our channel before. We've gone to Steve's. We were only on Steve's just not long ago. A quick 5-minute solo, which was 2 hours coming off drunk. I blame Stuntman for that. But yeah, it's a channel that's going up, and it has some absolutely mad lives, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Another channel to look out for, isn't it? So next we have Scott and Wonder.
Yeah. Another
absolutely excellent channel. I mean, Scott's more like us, beer reviewers, but then he does more food, so we can't be bothered. It don't help where obviously we've gone vegetarian now in a way. So yeah, Scott, funny enough, I have to see what Scott's done his pint of free. I know we've done the original one and the brewing, but I wonder if it's ready yet. I was kind of, because we were kind of got the pint of free at the same time as Scott, but we kind of didn't get any further. So we're gonna cross that. But yeah,
we will get that.
I'll say Scott introduced Bazza to Scott's fault, Bazza. But yeah, he's done it been there, got the t-shirt, some interesting content, another channel well worth checking out. So then we've got Blue Van Man, Dave. Now Dave does a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Dave says it how it is. I can remember watching a certain video of Dave's when we were walking along the road in Gibraltar, funny enough, on holiday, and it just came up on YouTube. And I thought, why is it? Because obviously there was a lot going on in the video, and we're just walking along watching it on my phone, aren't we? In Main Street, Gibraltar. We're just absolutely like peeing ourselves, and people are looking around at us and just saying, what are they doing? And they're doing something, and it was just absolutely hilarious. So I say, he does all the food things, he does some beer things, he's very into Jeremy Clarkson, Clarkson fan. But yeah, Blue Van Man, another channel, way worth checking out. So on to Ronald J. Theo, I think. Now, he's an American lad that's actually came on one of our lives. We talk a lot, and he's funny enough, he's just been to Gibraltar and Spain and England and everything. I didn't know, because I said otherwise we could have tried to do a meet up at some point, but as I say, I didn't know till it was all too late and everything to say. He likes Simon Real Craftdale, done it, been there on YouTube, got the t-shirt. I say, an American lad, and has some good interesting points sometimes, doesn't he? Which is, you know, it's a good watch. To say, he's come on a live of ours. We did promise we'll go on one of these, and we will at some point.
Yeah, we'll have to do that.
But the trouble is, when it's 11 o'clock Sunday morning at our time, if we'd start on the old, you know.
Yeah, time difference makes it a little bit difficult.
It can get messy, can't it? So, yeah, as I say, I'll put a link in again. Highly recommendable channel. So, next we've got Paul's beer reviews.
Yeah.
You know, stole my bloody name. Nah, yeah. Well, Paul again, we've met a couple of times, haven't we?
Yeah.
He's a Tottenham fan, so he's going to be a good lad, isn't he? Let's be honest, you know. Paul does, predominantly beer reviews. He's done it, been there, got the t-shirt on YouTube. You know, he goes back a while as well. Paul actually runs a pub, doesn't he? Yeah. So obviously he's not there like all the time, because obviously he's got his main job. But you know, when he does a review, he knows what he's talking about, and you know it's straight to the point, and it's real serious. It's no holds barred. It's done, isn't it? Yep. Which is, as I say, again, another great reviewer and a great all-round person. Yeah. So, and next we've got Kent Beer Reviews, which is Craig, who we've met, I think, about 2 or 3 times. We met Craig, haven't we?
Yeah, it's 2, 3 times.
Yeah, and Craig's another beer reviewer that travels around. He's very passionate, Craig, as well, about what he does and everything. Yeah. Which, to say, he does some great content. I think we've done a video together to do with Craig. I can't remember. Or was that the one that we did with Simon and we were all on?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. But yeah, I mean, we were only talking to Craig recently, and Craig's going to probably come here before we leave. Like I said, at the moment, you've got a bit of time yet, haven't you?
So, about it for a while.
Yeah. So, yeah, obviously we're not going anywhere soon, are we? Then we've got the one and only amazing Rob.
Yeah.
Bramall Brewery. Bramall Hill Brewery. I don't matter if I've got anything wrong, and he could do me in, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
No, he's a Manchester United fan. Apart from that, though, an absolute great lad. I mean, Rob, we've had his home brews. Michelle's actually still got one here to do.
Absolutely amazing stuff, this beer. It's, you know, to think that he goes into so much depth with actual brewing process, and he's not a professional person, he's just a home brewer.
Yeah, of course, and he works closely well. They do videos together. Kevin Sharkey's brewing. I've missed out.
You've got a mention in there, though.
yeah, he's like Rob's partner in crime in the old home brewing. But Rob is I mean, Simo's Sups has met Rob on a few occasions, and said an absolute cracker of a bloke. Yeah. We've done some beer swaps and that, and I stitched him up with some dodgy beers.
Yeah,
that's just me, isn't it? So, but yeah, well worth checking out. Again, as I say, there'll always be a link. If anything you think, hold on a minute, I know them or I remember them, you'll be able to check them out in this. Next, how could you have anything without mentioning Gareth?
Yeah,
you can't do a video talking about YouTubers and not mention Paul Foodie Guy. We followed him right from the start. He started.
Yeah,
just a little while before us. I think he grew a little bit higher than us, but what a diamond.
His channel has exploded, hasn't it, in popularity. It's just this very big channel.
Yeah.
But he's never become sort of, you know, too big for his boots or anything. He's a really nice bloke. He's really sort of stayed down to earth with it all.
Will Foodie guy is an absolute diamond of a person. As I say, we've known Gav since day one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, he was new when we were new, like 2.5 years ago, just over now, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And like, you know, it was amazing to watch his popularity grow and everything. And you're like, and it's just the way he does everything, isn't it? And you know, yeah, he's brilliant. People like him are brilliant because what you got to remember with obviously Gareth, he's taken a hit on some things to avoid us taking a hit. Because it does, and there's a lot of things. There's a couple of things I think. Obviously, like it's subjective, food like beer, but you kind of know. Although he eats anything, it's like when I said about the vegetarian thing. He said, "Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that." But you kind of get where he's coming from with it, don't you?
Yeah.
And he's brilliant, and he's just so funny without even meaning to be funny.
Yeah.
He can't help it, can he?
Mm-hmm.
Basically. So, right, on to the next one. You're doing well, Sid. Let's see, time.
Yeah.
Right, and then we've got Don's beer reviews. Don is an unsung hero, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
His videos, how he does his videos, I don't know. He did tell me what software he was using once, and I looked at it and thought, good luck, mate. Good luck, fella. You can.
Way over our heads.
Yeah, and he's got Sub, Blade, Perfect Draft, and he's very passionate about his beer. He's done a classic spirit review once, but have a look at his channel. It's like brilliant, isn't he? Like an unsung hero, that lad, isn't he? So there you go. I've given you how many channels here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So much for the 10 channels. There you go.
Yeah.
There's 21 channels that we at Rate My Beer recommend.
Yeah.
So
they're channels we enjoy watching ourselves. So yeah. Don't give me
yeah. That's 21. I'm actually subscribed, as we learnt today, to over 300 channels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some interesting ones, some somewhat strange ones. But, I mean, one particular lady, as Michelle pointed out, I was subscribed to, but luckily she hadn't made any content for 12 years, but there was a reason, wasn't there?
Yeah. At first I was thinking, how on earth did that end up on that?
No, at first I was shitting a brick because I thought if it's some porn star and she's standing there right by my computer and I'm thinking, I'm a dead man standing here. It's like, bloody lucky. Lucky didn't click on see below. I would have had a problem. No, seriously. But yeah, as I say, that's 21 recommended channels by us two here. So now we get to the part that probably everyone's thinking, who's left? You see, so you kind of know by this stage, isn't it? So who does he dislike? No. Apart from the wife, of course.
That's me, isn't it?
Cold, isn't it? Not really. I always say nice things. Don't be too nice to you, mate. Keep you on your toes. You know. So, first channel I don't like. He seems to have disappeared and gone absent without leave. Thank F. The Beer Hooligan. The Beer Hooligan. What a dick he is. He sounded me out, didn't he? It was like, I was quite new to YouTube and everything. I thought, what have I done? You know what I mean?
It was a little bit of, okay, what prompted that then?
You know, I just like, and I try not to dislike any channel, but he sounded me out. I responded, and it never went any further. But like, I offered him to come on the stream and talk about, you know, what crap Frankie Royal is and how I talk complete crap and haven't got a clue or something. I can't remember what else he said about me. You know, she said much worse on a daily basis. So it didn't really upset me too much, did it? Should we say?
It was a little bit of more sort of, oh wow, where did that come from? What's that all about?
Yeah, so that's a channel I'm not keen on. Another channel, I used to like this channel, but it became a bit somewhat boring and I just don't get it. Walk With Me Tim. Huge channel, don't get me wrong, but it just seems like now he's just playing to the camera and I don't know. He's making a lot of money. Would I do the same thing? Maybe, probably. But there was a particular time when he said, like, oh, shall we stop for half a beer, Gabby? And I thought, half a fucking beer? Get a life, mate. Come get drunk. You know, it's like, liven up.
I've seen little bits when you've been watching and stuff.
Well, yeah.
It doesn't really appeal to me.
I only ended up subscribed to him because it was thrown at me consistently by YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube does do that with some
And
channels,
it, like,
doesn't it?
you
Just
know,
consistently gives it to you.
Andrew's got about
Yeah, I've watched this.
250,000 odd subscribers. If they chuck him to everyone around the world, you know, why don't they chuck me at people? You chuck me quite literally, but you know, it's just one of the things. But I don't, you know, I don't despise of Tim, obviously, like I do the other idiot. But I just thought, like,
it's just the content doesn't appeal to me very much.
Oh,
I
like,
don't think he's.
if you talk about Mark's favourite, Walk on the Wild Side, I don't mind him, although he's changed a little bit, I feel, lately. But you know, he does all the Blackpool stuff and everything. That's quite a decent channel, you know. But he's kind of, there's a lot of it now that you're like, I wasn't like that before. But I don't know. I suppose Money Talks, innit? Money Talks, Dirty Cash. Good song, eh? A lot of you won't remember that. Some of you might. And then, of course, the other thing that irates me on YouTube that I get thrown at me all the time, the wife used to be funny about that stupid Leah. I can't pronounce her surname. But it's just
it's not.
thrown at me.
It isn't the people that actually bother me. It's the point where people just eat these extremely, and for me, it makes me feel queasy.
Yeah,
I can't sit there watching that. It really does, it turns my stomach.
And there's that Man Eats Beast, isn't it? And like literally, I subscribe to both of them two now, but there again, like Tim, no wonder these channels get so big. I had Leah like literally thrown at me all the time, and you can't help but click on it because she's this girl and she's just like, you know, not that big, and then she's eating like pizzas that me, you, and the whole family could eat.
The people themselves, they're not doing anything wrong. It's just that particular type of content.
Yeah, we were chatting the other night about it on a live, weren't we?
It just makes
and
me
it's just, yeah, for us, it's just, I don't know.
Well, it's just the thought of it, I'm thinking it up more.
Yeah, and I think to myself, I should just unsubscribe because I subscribed to both of them in the end, but for some reason you're intrigued, and you know, and like I say,
I can't bear it. It comes on and you start watching, you try and call me over. I'm like, no, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's just to annoy you.
No.
You don't like it. Like when I'm getting a massive burger, especially now we're vegetarian.
Oh, God,
on Facebook, I always click likes to them, so they send me another burger.
They're like a bit high or something with these burgers.
Like, smash burger. 5 burgers in it. Michelle could smash that burger. It'd take her about a week. If there's 5 beers in it, she could smash it. 5 burgers isn't going to happen, is it? But no. While I'm here as well, I meant to say this at the beginning, but I'm a dick, as you know, in a way. I meant to say thank you, everyone, as well, that's not only watching this video, but for your support, your comments, everything. Because remember, it's all about you, not us.
You guys have been absolutely amazing.
And we
your support and the way you come in and join in our lives and things. We really, really appreciate it, don't we?
We've kind of been down at home and everything.
Yeah.
Well, at home is here. Well, inside there anyway. This is the conservatory, most of you know, the junk room. We've been demoted to, but it's warmer in here than it is in the bar. But as I say, and then at the end of the day, you think, well, we've come on YouTube when we've been on a downer, and we've actually been cheered up by you.
By everyone chatting away to us. It really means a lot. And
we've got to know a lot of people on YouTube. And I'd like to think that in some way, shape or form, we've helped some people, you know, that have been in situations where they are on a downer. Well, we actually know that we have through things that have been said to us. You know, when someone contacts you like Facebook or Instagram after and says, oh, thank you so much for that live, Paul or Paul, Michelle, whatever. I needed that and everything. And that makes you feel that it's kind of worth doing, isn't it? Because, you know, you've made someone's day. And we've had, you know, we are what we are with me and Michelle. And I always say to anyone, you know, it's very rare that anything will be cut out. We are going to get drunk. We are going to fall out. You know, that's life. I am going to get
real
clogged.
Life. It's not edited. Or
it's not edited. You know, unless anything's really bad and he has to go, but it's very rare is anything ever taken away of what we say and do on YouTube. I say if there's anything too dodgy or there's loads. The trouble is with us, sometimes when we do the mad ones and play the music, YouTube
YouTube
take it
get
away
rid of it
for us.
Yeah.
And people think, oh, he's deleted that. You're like, no, I didn't. YouTube did. But it's still there. I've still got the video, but it's copyrighted. And even if you try and take the music out of one of them, I tried to get back, and there was just no sound. They didn't take the music out. They took me out.
Oh.
And you got me going,
Yeah.
looking like Michelle when she's had a few. So, what can I say? I'm not sure what day this video is going out. It could be Happy Christmas. It could be Happy New Year.
Yeah.
It is December, in case anything controversial happens, December the 23rd, and it's 2:45 in the afternoon. Yeah, December the 23rd. So that's Christmas Eve, isn't it? Yeah, pre-Christmas Eve, isn't it? Christmas Eve, pre-Christmas Eve, and that. As I say, I don't know. I'm not the brightest bean in the book, as I tell you. So, you know, just a Lennon fan, not forgetting Rob, Kanye, Jackson, Tyson, Jordan, Game 6. I'm starting, and I right. I think that blimey, yeah, 30 minutes. I think that's done. As I say, anyone I forgot.
Yeah, if there is
so
anyone
sorry.
we've got, you all mean a lot to us.
Yeah, that's so.
It was just yeah.
That's why I said December the 23rd, because if anything happens with anyone, I've done my video already.
Yeah.
You never know in the life of YouTube, do you? That's what I'm saying today. Right. As I say, thanks for everyone. Bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour. Don't want to go.